Good morning, boys and girls. We have been learning so much good stuff in reading, and I just want to review a lot of it with you today so that we are ready to take our reading tests. So, every story has two things: characters and a setting. So, let's review what the characters are. The characters are who is in the story. So, characters can be people, animals, or other creatures. Now, the setting is when and where the story happens. So, when could be at night or in the day. It could be the date, like today is Wednesday, November 18th, or it could be what time it is. Like right now, it's probably about 9:20 a.m. And the setting also consists of where they are. So some examples are a forest or a house, maybe a school. Where are the characters? We also want to make sure that we know what beginning, middle, and end is. So the beginning of a story is how the story starts. It tells us the characters and the settings. The middle is what happens next. Then what happens? What is the character doing? Is a problem happening to the character? And then the end is how the story finishes. Do they live happily ever after? Does the problem get fixed? These are a little bit of hints about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We can see what happened at the beginning of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, in the middle, and the end. But I'm not going to tell you because later I want you to tell me. And then the last thing we have talked about is what's called the problem. So the problem is what goes wrong in a story. And then at the end, we get the solution. The solution is how the problem is fixed. So a problem, you're probably going to have a sad face like this. And a solution, you're going to be happy that the problem was fixed. So our test talks about the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So we're going to watch this one last time so that everyone has seen it and everyone is able to tell what happens in that story. Your eyes should be glued to this screen while our video is on.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears. Great big daddy bear, middle-sized mummy bear, and teeny tiny baby bear. They always had porridge for breakfast. One morning, their porridge was much too hot. So, the three bears went out for a walk while it cooled down. A little girl called Goldilocks was walking through the woods too. When she came to the Three Bears' cottage, she peeped in through the open window. She said, "Porridge! It smells so yummy. It will fill my hungry tummy." In through the window she climbed. Goldilocks tasted Daddy Bear's porridge. "Yuck!" she said. "Too salty." Next, she tried Mummy Bear's porridge. "Yuck!" she said. "Too sweet." Last of all, she tried Baby Bear's porridge. She said. "Just right." She ate it all up, right to the very last drop. Goldilocks tiptoed further into the cottage and spied three chairs. "I think I'll sit down," she said. The great big chair was so hard she jumped straight off. The middle-sized chair was so soft she got stuck. The teeny tiny chair looked just right. But when Goldilocks sat on it, crack! It fell to pieces. Goldilocks was feeling more and more curious, so up the stairs she went. There were three beds, and she tried them all. The great big bed was too high. The middle-sized bed was too low. But the teeny tiny bed felt just right. Goldilocks lay down and fell fast asleep. Soon, the three bears came home for their breakfast. "Someone's been eating my porridge," growled Daddy Bear. "And someone's been eating my porridge," said Mummy Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge and has eaten up every last drop," cried Baby Bear. The three bears looked at their chairs. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," growled Daddy Bear. "And someone's been sitting in my chair," said Mummy Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair and has broken it all to pieces," cried Baby Bear. The three bears marched upstairs. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," growled Daddy Bear. "And someone's been sleeping in my bed," said Mummy Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed and she's still here," cried Baby Bear. All the noise woke Goldilocks. What a fright she had when she saw the three bears standing over her. "Ah!" she cried. "Oh, oh, ah!" Goldilocks jumped up, scampered downstairs, and went as fast as she could out of the three bears' house. She never went back again. And the three bears never again left their window open when they went for a walk in the woods. The end.
The end. Thanks for watching.